It is Monday, November 3rd, and let's go through some of the current astrology as we have a full moon that is coming very soon. We're already in that energy. Oftentimes you feel it way before it happens, the build up to that energy. And so we have not just the full moon that is happening in the sign of Taurus here, the 4th or 5th, depending on where you are in the world, this full moon will take place. Along with that, we have this aspect that is Mars here. It is currently in the sign of Scorpio, but very soon it is going to shift into the sign of Sagittarius, and then it will be exactly opposing Uranus that is down here. So this transit is going to be exact tomorrow. The next day it is alive. The energy has been alive for the previous week, possibly even 2 weeks. You might have been able to feel this energy if you're incredibly sensitive, but Uranus is the most unpredictable planet. And so this is a very, very, very powerful transit. It only happens about once every 2 years because Mars moves quite slowly. It takes about 2 years for Mars to move all the way around the zodiac wheel. And so Uranus is not moving very fast at all. So Mars is, it will move around the wheel. And right now it is about to be opposing Uranus. So it's not going to happen again for a very long time. The next opposition won't be until about 2027. And so just to kind of emphasize the importance of this transit, Mars is the planet of action, right? Mars governs our desires and how we move forward in the world, how we take action, how we move towards the things that we want. Mars is our passion, it's our drive, it's our energy. And so we're having a huge shakeup, a huge overhaul, it's like a pressure cooker that's been building for a long time, right? That is what Uranus, the Uranus energy can feel like that. So it's been in opposition, it's been in conversation. We've been building up to this point. And so the point being on tomorrow, the 4th and the 5th, the aspect will be exact. So whether the event for you happens on those days or it's already been kind of building up, that is the energy of Uranus. It is like a pressure cooker. It feels like something has been very uncomfortable, or like, it's this internal kind of building of the pressure, and then something explodes. And that's how Uranus can operate. It's very unexpected. The rug can be pulled out from under you. Your world can kind of be flipped upside down because Uranus wants to help throw off the old consensus ways of being. Uranus wants us to break free, to do things differently, to be more innovative, to be radically ourselves, to be authentic. And so Uranus can build the pressure, and we can feel like maybe there's something in your life that you're thinking of. Maybe it's a certain relationships are the theme right now. So it could be there's a lot that's coming up with relationship, a lot within the chart, Venus being the ruler of this full moon that we're approaching. So there's been a lot of healing within a relationship, a lot of realizations around what we want, what our values are, what's important to us. That is also the energy of Taurus as we move towards this full moon. And so there could be something in your life that you feel like you just, you can't do it anymore. It's reached its breaking point. That is the Uranian energy. So just being really mindful of, where this could possibly show up in your life. You can look at what house this is happening in for you, and then it will tell you the literal area of your life that it's taking place in, where you have 0 degrees of Gemini and 0 degrees of Sagittarius. Identify where that is in your chart, what house it's in, and that'll further develop the story for you. But either way, it's not something new. I don't feel it's something brand new that we have no idea it's going to come completely out of left field. It's like something that you've been needing to change for a long time, or you've been needing to let go of, or you've been needing to, let like the form change shape. You need to break free in some kind of way. That is what Uranus is suggesting. And it could be connected to something internal. It's Gemini, Sagittarius is the axis here, which is very deeply connected to our beliefs in the world about what's possible. That's the big Sagittarian outlook on life, like what is the point of being here, what do I really want, what really matters, being able to like objectively zoom out and see the bigger picture. So there could be shifts happening internally, you know, how you view the world or what you want, what your dreams are, what your goals and aspirations are. You know, Sagittarius is connected to learning, to higher education, to travel. So there could be, you know, something within that regard that's like pushing you to do something new. Again, something that you've been feeling for a long time, but now it's like the breaking point. Uranus is here to kind of shove you off the cliff, because anything that we're holding on to, that we're like death gripping onto, Uranus will want to blow it up. It wants us to build the inner security and the inner stability, especially as we're moving towards this full moon in the sign of Taurus. That's what it's all about. So recognizing the growth and the changes that we have moved through, and now it's really about, you know, having an honest look at what needs to go in our life, what we need to let go of, so that we can move in the direction of our dreams, of our goals, of what we really want. That is Mars and how we direct our desires, how we move towards the things that we want. So there is a really powerful overhaul that is taking place right now. Uranus is asking us to shake things up, to do something differently, to break free from whatever fucking situation in your life you feel is holding you back, is not allowing you to move on, whatever that looks like for you. Again, it could be external or it could be internal, just within your own thoughts and the way that you process things, since that is Sagittarius Gemini axis here. So I just wanted to shine some light on this transit, and, you know, whether it's like one big event that actually takes place, or it could be like a more subtle internal shift where you're just like got the lesson. You know, Uranus is the fucking lightning bulb. It's electricity. It's like the lights flash on, you get it. Like, you've been in a completely dark room, you see everything so clearly. There's not so much emotion attached to it. It's just being able to see it for what it is. The lights go out, and then it's up to you to do what you will with that information. And so, yeah, it's powerful. It's a powerful transit, and I've been feeling it, not just today. It's been going on for the past, really the past week. I'd say even longer. This transit has been building, as, again, it's very powerful. It's not going to happen again for another damn near 2 years. So really working with this transit and understanding the medicine and the opportunity that it's giving all of us to help us break free from something that has been holding us back, that's not allowing us to move in the direction that we really want. Again, whether it's our own, you know, bullshit in our mind, or it's external circumstances that we need to literally let go of. So identifying where this is happening in your chart, that can give you more information about this transit. You can also book a reading with me, and we can walk through it within your chart and see what's going on for you right now. But either way, there is a lot that's taking place in November. There's a lot of internal shifts. There's a lot of planets that are retrograde, that are going to be going retrograde, right? We have Mercury, we have Jupiter, and then we have Saturn. As you can see here, Saturn is already retrograde, as is Neptune. Chiron's been retrograde, and then Uranus is also retrograde. So we're going to have a lot of planets retrograde, and that just means that November is going to be a time where we're going inward and we're reviewing and we're reflecting on things. It's almost like putting the final touches on this plan that's been building for a while, and now it's like, yeah, tweaking the things, reviewing, reflecting, looking at what it is that we really want, so that when the planets do go direct at the end of November, there will be forward momentum and planets will be moving direct. But throughout the month of November, it is a time of reflection and review, and it feels like there's been something that we've been fighting with for a while, or something that we've been putting off or postponing, something that we need to fully release so that we can move forward. And Scorpio season, Scorpio represents release. It represents purging and detoxing and excreting waste, like letting go of things, letting it die off. And so that is the season that we're in. And yes, I hope that this is helpful and supports you in working with this full moon energy and this powerful aspect that we have here with Mars and Uranus. And as always, I'm available for readings. If you'd like to work with me, you can reach out to me through my site here.